In business news, the Debt Management Office DMO is offering 2 federal government of Nigerian bonds for subscription in October at 1,000 naira per unit. DMO in a statement said the first offer is a 2-year FGN savings bond due on October 16, 2026 at an interest rate of 17.084% per annum, while the second offer is a 3-year saving bond due on October 16, 2027 at an interest rate of 18.084% per annum. Now, according to the DMO, the opening date of the offer is October 7th. That's today, which the closing date is set for October 11th. Settlement date October 16th, while coupon payments dates are January 16th, April 16th, July 16th, and October 16th. It said in that report that the savings bond, like other FGN securities, were backed by the full faith and credit of the federal government. Meanwhile, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Oloyemi Cardoso, says the Apex Bank's decision to implement the electronic foreign exchange marching system is to ensure trust. The Apex Bank, in a statement signed by its acting director, Corporate Communications Department, Mrs. Akama Sidi Ali, said the CBN governor disclosed this at her event in Lagos. The governor, speaking on the topic leadership in challenging times, restoring credibility, building trust and containing inflation, said the decision is rooted in the understanding that trust is an essential to central banking. He said the move is to enhance transparency and provide more accurate oversight for the foreign exchange market. As part of its efforts to enhance food security in Lagos State, the Ministry of Agriculture and Food System is set to hold an edition of the Agriturn Summit 1.0 with theme Shaping Sustainable Agriculture and Food Systems for the Next Generation. The State Commissioner for Agriculture Food System, Abimbola Salu, has said the summit is focused on shaping sustainable agriculture and food system across Lagos State and will bring together industry professionals to explore solutions across the agricultural food systems value chain, designed to foster collaboration and innovation with the agricultural sector.
We felt the need to bring together young minds, entrepreneurial minds in the agri space and give them a platform to come together, to collaborate, to synergize, to network, and more importantly for us also to start to develop a database where we can give support precisely to the needs that we see arising, and contextually, economic wise as well, towards food security and enhancement. More importantly is to start to give a voice to this demography. It's to start to see them prosper in ways that even they cannot do on their own, but with government backing, with private sector support, seeing the efforts that they can put in and generate more results, then we would be able to take the agricultural and food system space forward.
Away from agriculture, as Nigeria's economy diversifies its economy, the call for improved infrastructure is becoming increasingly critical to unlocking the nation's maritime potential. This follows PTML Terminal's recent transshipment of over 5,000 vehicles from China, marking a significant step towards establishing Nigeria as a major maritime hub. TVC News senior business correspondent Ifunaya Eze reports.
Nigeria is strategically positioned to become a major maritime hub, strengthened by substantial trade volume in the region. However, achieving this goal requires fully tapping into its marine and blue economy potential. Recently, PTML Nigeria reached a significant milestone by receiving a Grimaldi vessel at the Tinkan Island port, successfully transshipping 5,489 brand new vehicles destined for Europe and Africa. Managing Director Russo Ascanio emphasized that this achievement highlights Nigeria's capability to emerge as a logistics hub.
This has always been one of the goals of the federal government, to develop Nigeria as a center of distribution for the whole of West Africa. This ship came from Shanghai to Lagos. All the vehicles were discharged here, and there were like more than 5,000, the largest ever number of new cars discharged in Nigeria. And then they were parked in this terminal in PTML, and from here we distributed on different ships going to Europe, going to South America, and going to other West Africa destinations.
He elaborated on the benefits Nigeria could gain from attaining logistics hub status.
When we receive a ship discharging 5,000 cars, you can imagine the quantity or the number of drivers, the number of tallymen, the number of workers we need to deploy. This is extra activities. This brings also extra revenues, and these revenues are not going to PTML only. These revenues are shared between PTML and the Nigerian port authorities. So there is a benefit for the Nigerian port authorities, there is a benefit for the government in terms of extra economic activities, extra work, extra taxation, and extra revenues directly, which are going through the royalties we are paying to Nigerian Port Authority. So this is a business which was not existing before and which we have been able to generate.
Mr. Ascanio also underscored the urgent need for rehabilitation of Nigeria's port infrastructure, noting that modernizing these facilities is essential for expanding trade. Ifunanya Eze, TVC News, Lagos.